I feel like everyone here is a sort of a family. I feel like everyone's pretty close.
That is one big thing. Like, we tease each other, we laugh at each other, we tell each other about what we're gonna do this weekend. We get excited when someone buys a washer and dryer. I just bought a washer and dryer last night. My very first ever one. Adulting like a pro.
There's days here that we will do like dinner with all the employees once a week or twice a week, depending on what we're doing.
That's pretty good work and like social balance. I think everyone's pretty like open and welcoming here.
And so we're always doing what we can to help our employees succeed. It's a family environment. We like to be friendly and get to know our coworkers, whether it be in the office together or even other offices, other states. Do fun things together outside of the office. It's not just all about coming to work and grinding away and going home when the day's over. These are the people you spend the majority of your waking hour with. Life is a whole lot better if you enjoy being around them during those work days. So we do what we can to build friendships, build relationships, and make working here fun, as well as a rewarding experience financially and through our benefits packages.
I feel like I walk around so many times in the day just to ask questions to multiple different people. I feel like everyone's here is ready to help and wants to help you when you're learning.
We definitely like to work hard. We're definitely very busy. Civil engineering industry just in general, there's a lot of work funding out there. But we also like to find time to not be working, have a little fun. That might be going out on outings, whole company-wide. That might be just office-related, going out to eat lunch and not just talk about work all the time.
It depends on if we have projects that need to be done like that second, or if it's a little more laid back. You either have it super fast paced and everyone's kind of working off each other and you're talking with each other a lot about projects. But on weeks like this week where it's a little more laid back, we have all of our bridges done for the wind farms at least and all that kind of stuff. Like, you have work to do, you get to do it, but then you also have time to be able to talk with your coworkers and find out what they're doing this weekend and grab coffee from the kitchen and just have a nice relaxed day of work instead of stressed, I have to build a bridge in 2 hours. So we get excited for each other for like important events. We comfort each other when something sad happens. We're there for each other. Like, the Salina office itself is very close, and I'm pretty sure all the other offices are too. But when you're there and you're there every day and people learn that if Katie doesn't have coffee, then you should probably get Katie coffee. Or, oh, it looks like she's having a bad day, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna grab a donut for her. Like, it's just little things that we do for each other, and like, I definitely would consider my coworkers friends.
Everybody I've had out here with me has been really good help. Whether they just started, been here a couple years, everybody's been willing to work, which is great.
It's really good. Everybody's really friendly. I like that they want to hear your voice and kind of how the company's going, how the project workflow is going, and the processes. They want to hear how it could improve or find different ways to do stuff.
Overall, I just really like the people. I worked with most of the people in this office right when I started. For the most part, I just really get along with them inside the office, outside the office. We like to hang out, on the weekends too, outings and all that type of stuff. I just really liked the people that work here.
When you like the people that you're coworkers with, it makes your life so much easier. And it makes you want to come into work.
I really do love how small our offices are, and we are a growing company. It's super exciting. That will be really fun too as we grow and continue to get more people. But I really do like how you get to work with your friends, basically.
You can get to know everybody by name, even though you don't see them in person all the time. We use online video applications to be able to see each other through the video screen and have meetings that way. And you can learn people's names and faces through those meetings.
So I like that they really put an emphasis on like employees getting to know each other and making it more of a community, rather than it just being you come to work, you do the job, and then you leave.
So my cubicle is, I think the best word to say is eclectic. At one of our events, the past winter one that we had, we played something called the plastic wrap ball. As soon as you roll that number, you get to start undoing the plastic wrap. One of them had candy, one of them had little 3D printed things, and I can't remember what the other one did because I went straight for the 3D printed thing. So I ended up with a snake about this big that just sits in my cubicle. just chilling there. I love him. I also have like a little dragon I got from there and this little like fidget toy that I just keep there because I got them here. So I have random letters and notes I've gotten through the year from people in the company. So My cubicle is definitely my cubicle. My bookshelf is covered in rocks that have been properly sorted and categorized. That's what I love about here is they don't have like restrictions. Like don't go above and beyond, but make your cubicle your home.
So some of the things we do have company outings. We usually do one per season. So it'd be like we have a winter/Christmas outing. There'll be one in the spring, summer, and fall. It's a great way to get together. Those will be with all the Kansas people.
The one I went to is our Christmas party, but we do a white elephant little gift exchange, and you get to go somewhere around Kansas, usually close to one of our offices. We got to see like a show, have dinner. You get to chat with all the people who you never get to see on a day-to-day basis. It was really, really fun to get to meet the people I talked to over the phone.
One of the big things that me and my family have enjoyed is that they include the family in a lot of things. They do company outings, and that involves either, it could be just you and your spouse, or it could be you and your entire family, depending on what the event is. But they do it multiple times a year, so they know that we're on the road a lot, so it just helps us spend that quality time with our family and everything. So that was a big plus.
We have 5 offices, so it may be in one of those towns or maybe somewhere else, and do a fun event, maybe go to a semi-pro baseball game, meals together, trap shooting, things like that. And the company pays for that, for those benefits, and it's a really good time. Good way to build camaraderie and teaming with your fellow employees.
The last one I went to was the Christmas one, and it was in Dodge City. We had like a dinner and a show, pretty much. Just getting to hang out with everyone, and it's a little more relaxed, and we're not too worried about work.
I have to say my favorite event, at least in the last year, was the one that Salina office actually put on. We went to the Abilene train, and we got to see the Eisenhower Museum and the Abilene train, and got to have dinner on the train and everything. That was a lot of fun. I'm personally very proud of that one because we got a lot of compliments for it.
Just an opportunity. We got to bring, family also, so got to bring both my girls on the train, which, the baby didn't really mind, but the toddler really found it interesting. Just being able to spend that time with employees outside of work is really nice.
We also got to go through the Eisenhower Museum and everything. And it was really nice because Brookville Chicken, which is a local restaurant, supplied the food for it. So it was really interesting and different experience. I haven't gotten to do that before, and I've never worked at a company that would do something like that. So it was nice to just get to do something with other people who work here.
Probably my most favorite outing was a number of years ago. We went down to the casino at Mulvane, had dinner there, did some gambling, had a good time, and I won really good, so that was one memorable part of that outing. And then on the way down there, we actually stopped at, I think it was Intrust Arena in Wichita, and went to a monster truck show that afternoon, which was pretty cool. It's not something in this part of the state or nation you get to see very often, so it was a lot of fun.
It is a very employee-driven company. Like, they want to make sure that you're doing well. They want to make sure that you're not being overly stressed. They really look out for their employees, and I've seen it before. Like, sometimes that's not the case. My daughter got taken out of her daycare to be placed in a new one, and we had a gap, so I just reached out, and they were willing to let me work from the office until we got everything settled. And they really look out for their employees, so that's one thing that's really nice about it. If there's ever an issue, they'll get you covered, and they'll let you do what you need to get everything taken care of.